The red jerseys versus East 2 in the blue. And so let's run down the starting lineups for these two teams. East 1. So the prop is Keith McLean. That's a great name for her. John Flamish is the other prop. Dave Priestley, the scrum half. Steve Shane, the Y half. I'm sorry, Piano. Okay. Marty O'Connor is the center. Rory Lewis is the wing.
Each one team has three players who have played for the United States. Rory Lewis plays for Washington Rugby Club, has played for 15 in the 15s program. Marty O'Connor plays for Manhattan in New York, is starting law school next week. Has played only sevens. And Dave Priestley from the Philadelphia area has also only played in the sevens program.
For East 2, Steve is, looks like Coleman. Coleman is the prop. George Miller, the hooker. The other prop, Larry Sims. Scrum half number 4, Steve Ray. Fly half number 5, Brian Collins. Brian Driscoll is the center. And Kevin, is that Gallant? Gallant is the wing.
Clearly, the East selectors and coaches have put their best on paper anyway team in East 1. Hoping that they were victorious today and have a good chance of beating the Pacific. A lot of experience out there. Both teams are coached by Emil Cygnus, who is the U.S. Sevens coach. In the past, he's really the father of all the sevens competition and programs in our country. So he's got two shots here at getting into the finals.
Just had a visit up in the booth by, I believe, Ed Sorensen, who was one of the referees working a very big Sunday here. And so East 1 now gets the ball. And Priestess in some trouble. He's able to play it back. Out there, Ciano.
Rory Lewis.
Rory has it. Loses it. And back comes East 2 now. East 2 is in blue. Riding out wide. Good defense covering him, though.
He didn't have the confidence to go outside and indecision to do anything with it.
Yeah. And given ground now. No score here early in the first half of our second semifinal. East 1 in red, East 2 in blue. Good tackle on O'Connor. Back comes a lot of space. Use it. Yeah, good room, good passing. They're marching right down the field now.
Is off that ball up as opposed to constructed the tackle. And these two teams.
And a break now for East 2. Kevin Gallant sprinting towards the far corner. Just one man to beat. Gallant makes it. The opening try to score. John Flamish could not catch up with him. So maybe a little surprisingly, East 2 goes on top. Courtesy of Kevin Gallant, who dashed a long way to the far corner, setting up a difficult conversion attempt, but the score is 5-0 East 2.
The bulk of the sevens program in the East was always in the Washington, Philadelphia area. But Kevin is one of the representatives from Daytona Beach on the squad. The program is expanding up and down the coast on the results of the program.
Daytona Beach probably a very popular spot for a spring break.
Several rugby tournaments Daytona Beach during the springtime.
I remember when I played in California, the Tucson rugby tournament was always popular around that time of year.
Tucson runs the tournament now the first weekend of November. It's on Continental Classic. We have a team in Philadelphia which plays representative U.S. teams. They do run a good competition, so the season clubs in that area.
George Miller's conversion attempt unsuccessful for East 2, but they do 5-0. Another very popular tournament spot in my day was
Santa Barbara still runs a good tournament. I played against University there one time on a tour by a club team from New York. Old Blue, in fact, in the semifinals.
Santa Barbara home the Gauchos. UCSB. A spot that has weather like this about 340 days of the year.
Sounds like a great place to retire.
It's a great place to go to school. It's a very difficult place to study, I would imagine.
It's tough to study on the beach, I guess.
Okay, East 1 versus East 2 here. East 2 with the early lead 5-0. Probably about halfway through the first half of action. In seven-man all-star semi-final action here.
It's interesting that Steve Seattle fly red played representative rugby past sort of semi-retirement. Younger brother came along. Mike Seattle was a U.S. player for Atlanta. He's finished. Expect him to return to the rugby field. A little family affair here.
Miller's kick for touch goes a long way territorially, but East 1 does have the ball deep in its own territory. And hesitation right along the touch line. They pass it back, and we have a whistle, perhaps a line out. And that appears to be what calls.
Line out. The number of players in a 15 game line-out is variable, but almost everyone plays a two-man line-out in sevens. The catcher that didn't catch it didn't tap it very well either. So the blue team took advantage of that mistake and picked up a loose ball.
So East 2 in blue on top 5-0 over East 1 in red. Vying for the chance to play against Pacific 1, which easily won in their first semifinal. East 1 having trouble getting it out, and they can't. Score is by Rory Lewis, rather than Kevin Gallant. For East 2, Gallant's second try of the afternoon, and East 2 is on top 10-0. And that was fine execution by East 2.
And they took advantage of a mistake by Rory Lewis, who was tackled and can't hang on to the ball after the tackle. Let the ball go. Surrounded by the opposition. Thank you very much. Picked it up and scored. Again, the lack of support there has hurt the East.
Conversion from George Miller. George plays for Charlotte. And East 2 building themselves a nice lead here in the first half. And in seven-man, sometimes it's difficult to come back because the halves are pretty short. And East 2 gather the kick. There's a chance for East 1. Lewis. Out wide, but again, East 1 having trouble hitting the ball, able to get it back. Got a lot of
should have it out. Bad pass. It was a balloon pass, and two men they had outside, which should have been an easy try. Didn't get the ball in time. The East 1 team had difficulties yesterday handling the ball. There's really no excuse for it. Perfectly dry conditions. They're all brand new rugby balls. They're inexcusable at this level. But it's the way it is. I guess.
A chance for East 1. They spin it out wide. And they get it out wide. Let's see if it got all the way down the far sideline. Gives it up beautifully. East 1 still with it. Steve, Priest gives it up for Ciano. Here's Ciano. Right down the middle of the field. 3 men on him. He gives it up to Flemish. Flemish gets it out wide to Hill. Prince Hill dashes for the try line. Try for East again. They get on the board. As Prince Hill looked like a king on that one, and the lead is now 12-5.
Prince plays for a team named Nova, Northern Virginia Rugby Club, which is a First Division 15 team, but they don't rise to the top in that competition. They have been, I believe they've lost in the finals of the U.S. Sevens competition three or four of the last 2 years. Always the runner-up. They've never won. They didn't qualify this year for the East. Prince is on this team. It was a nice run. He did have some wheels there and capitalized on his speed.
In the All-Star competition, of course, you have eight teams, I believe, two from each region.
Each region is responsible for organizing its own competition. And again, the East, which has the larger number of teams of the four territories, has the most probably extensive system. Eight qualifying to winner of each tournament. In the East Finals, the first and second place teams are represented here.
So Prince Hill's try is cut by 5, and Marty O'Connor.
That'll be halftime.
Makes the lead just 5 points. Now at 12-7. The halftime whistle goes.
And in theory, now the East one team has got to figure out how to recoup, how to keep the ball in their hands, not on the ground, and try to maintain face here and beat the D team.
And much of the trouble in the first half for East 1 was just in executing the pass.
They as I said yesterday, they seem to have the same problem. They just didn't seem to be able to keep the ball in their hands. And when you don't have it, you can't do much about scoring.
And a dangerous man for East 2 was their winger, Fleury and Kevin Gallant. He scored both of their tries, and a tough matchup for East 1 with that kind of speed.
Yeah, in fact, Rory Lewis, who had an opportunity for a good break late in the second half here, realized he could not run around Kevin Gallant, despite the fact that he probably had the space to do so, and had to put the ball back inside. So, again, this is another find for the selectors, looking for new players for their talent pool for the national team.
While the teams are taking a halftime respite here, getting a little water, temperature in Hartford today probably high 70s, low 80s, and the humidity very manageable. Ideal weather. How much of a social gathering is this type of a national tournament for the rugby faithful?
Well, the host here, the Hartford Wanderers, had a dinner for all the participants last night. It was attended by everyone except the Old Blue Club from New York, whose captain was having a bachelor party. He's getting married next Friday. He used to live in Hartford, so they had a party for them, and he was excused. The meal was very social. These players know each other from competitions over the years, despite the distances between them. The Sevens community is a particularly tight-knit group. So there's good camaraderie between these players. In rugby in general, you play the game to win, as hard as you can to win, but usually there's a beer and a sandwich together after the game, and I think that's unique in sport, really, that the two teams almost always socialize afterwards.
Yeah, you batter each other on the pitch during the game, and then you buy the guy a beer, right? And sing the world's most obscene songs, of course.
That seems to be going by the wayside a bit, but the social part of it is still there.
The Hartford Wanderers, a lot of their people have been very helpful to us. John D'Amico, Al Pollock Jr., and one of their players, Ed Wozniak, has had an impact in a lot of the competition so far.
Ed is a reserve on the squad. I don't know which squad, but he's a reserve here. He's quite a large lad, again, plays sevens. But Hartford, as we talked before, has done a good job over the years of hosting these events. They had the U.S. Scotland game, the U.S. England game, and hosted the U.S. 15 Club Championship in the 70s.
So second half action underway. East 2 leading for the moment, 12-7. But a good chance here for East 1.
Well, East 1 played the ball on the ground. Gave a penalty to East 2. Now East 2 has got a break. I don't know what he saw there. Perhaps using a blocker there illegally.
Wow. Brian Collins had a clean breakaway. And the last thing he wanted to hear was a whistle, but that's what he did here.
Yeah, I think before he established that break by running behind one of his players and using him effectively as a blocker.
Obstruction.
In rugby, you cannot be in front of the ball and take part in the play. So that's what was happening there. Of course,
that is always a judgment call.
It's always a judgment call. And the better referees higher level games try to let, if there's a penalty or infraction, let it go unless it has an impact on the game. Because these things would be a non-stop whistle if that didn't occur.
So East 2 in blue, on top of East 1 in red, the score is 12-7. Here early in the second half of the All-Star semifinals. Here's a good break now for East 2. Look at this opportunity here.
He didn't quite have. Yeah, he didn't have the wheels. He didn't have the wheels to run away from the defenders. The East wanted back and support.
So no try yet here in the second half.
What the East 2 team is effectively doing is using up time. Although there's an injury, Rory Lewis is down, and the ref will stop the game, stop the clock, so to speak, until he recovers. It's again a call by the ref whether he should stop it or not.
Rory Lewis out of the Washington D.C. area. And Rory a little bit shaken up, but number 7 will remain in the game out of the wing for East 1. Of course, rugby played with very little padding.
Yeah, there's no padding here. Players have a sweatshirt, shorts, and socks. That's it.
No shin guards.
While the hookers in the 15s game will wear shin guards. I doubt if they would wear it here. They had some weight. Steve Coleman was a young player who plays for the Manhattan. Nice supporting move there.
Pass out wide. George Miller is tackled out wide by Prince Hill. And so the score remains 12-7. And the second half winding down here.
Steve just made an experienced mistake there by breaking short. The expectation would be a low pass, and it wasn't. It went over his head and allowed the red man to have the ball easily.
Seattle's kick for touch is recovered by Gallant. Gallant over to Larry Sims. Sims back over to Brian Collins, and Collins it down. It's going to be chased down by Sims. Long way.
Nobody back to prevent that.
Very play.
He has no support. Nobody near him, so he sort of had somebody finally came along.
Ciano, but he gives it up.
There's a penalty there. Penalty there. East 2 is using the clock very effectively. One is tired to be kind here.
Fans down in that corner. A lot of whom are wearing the yellow rain hat. Seems to be one of the clubs wearing a sort of fisherman outfit down there. They gave the referee a hard time after that, which prevented a try from East 2.
Very interesting matching outfits. Orange shorts and sort of aqua blue and yellow rain slickers.
The best rugby team.
Right.
Do you know what team that is?
I thought it was Metropolis, but I'm not sure.
Just adding to the spirit of the festive, like a rugby. I'll tell you.
They were trying to keep the sun off themselves yesterday. I don't know what their excuse is today. Rory Lewis is limping off here. He could have had a cramp, which is a frequent injury in sevens because of the requirements to sprint so often, so much.
And they are able to get it out as East 1 by dint of their good speed. And the dangerous pass across the field. Who's going to get this one? Ciano goes down. East 2 takes over. Trying for the break. Behind the back. A beautiful pass. Gallant scores. Hey.
That was a great hat trick by Goliath. Great supporting play. That was Brian Collins from the Irish who set that up. Really a blind pass to a man on the move. Good try.
At East 2, feeling real good right now. They've gone up 17 to 7. The extra point attempt coming up from Miller. He's right in front of the goalpost. Really easy spot at least. But the block attempt is effective. It goes wide. You got to tip your hat a little bit there to the East 1 player who ran at George Miller. Perhaps distracted him. I think that may have been John Flamish.
Yeah. He just taking his eye off the ball. That was an easy kick. Some of the other ones he's made today, and some of the ones yesterday.
That's about the easiest spot on the field. So the lead remains at 17 to 7. And that ball behind the back balloon pass. East 1. You're going to have to do pretty quick here. Football pass across the field from Flamish. And they're going back.
They're losing ground. They just got a little break, but to the second level of defense there from these two now is trying to protect their lead.
Football passes kind of dangerous.
That was a forward pass. The referee did not see.
Fans knew it. The announcers knew it. The referees did not. And the result may be a try. All the way down by Marty O'Connor. East 1 gets back into it. Some of the fans are not happy with that call, but it's going to stand. 17 to 12 is your score.
Two stationary players passing ball about 5 yards ahead of the man there. The referee just missed that one. But then this is a very large field patrol completely. Big upset. I like the selections do some rethinking here. I'm sure the East two teams are very enthused. Younger group said they're not that much experience. All-star rugby. Played in the national team. Should be very proud of it. Good effort.
Now note playing in the All-Star Championship. It's surprising to East 2 taking on Pacific 1.